Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a Sunday evening VRML Onward cast. I'm joined together with my camera crew, Infused Power, and Just Do It as a analyst. How are you feeling today, Just Do It?
I'm feeling very excited. I think it's a very big matchup for both teams. The fight on the second place, and it means a lot. And we're gonna talk about it more in later.
Yeah, just cautious. We do have 4 and 4 in the lobby, so we're gonna get this started momentarily. But as you said, the fight for second place. What have we got now? 4 teams battling for EU second place, all 1250. We've only got a few weeks left in the season, and we're clawing at tooth and nail for these final points. And with NFI having that boost of MMR, it's really a battle between the two guys that you see on screen on who can take that second place from NFI.
Great. Why don't you explain everyone why is it important to be second place in EU, what it means for the future playoffs and such?
Yeah, I mean, historically, when we go into the postseason, we have 2 brackets, the A bracket and B bracket, and you having that advantage of being second place, it puts you in the top of the B bracket, which ultimately grants you home for the major matchups. You know, we first, previous seasons played a round robin format where we designate home to the higher seed. So you really want home when it counts, right?
It is really important, you know, in semifinals, stuff like that, being that home pick, you know, choosing those 2 maps is something that is actually big. That could shift you winning or losing, and teams should fight for every point in here because, you know, it's not only this game, it's the final games of the season too. It's the final weeks, and whatever seed they're gonna get could means a lot to them, and both teams are probably pretty nervous for that.
Yeah, let's talk about the stars for a minute, Dal. We've got Newbies, which sit smack bang in the middle of the diamond category, and they won their previous match against Fortis, which puts them in prime real estate to gain them Diamond Star this week if they beat Slither. On the converse, Slither now being Diamond, you know, they're again 1 point up. If they beat Newbies, maybe this is their chance to secure that Master Star. Everyone knows EU can only have 2 Masters with its current size, so maybe we see them take a Master Star away from NFI. You know, NFI, again, as I said, have had that forfeit this week, so we're sort of hoping on this matchup. Both teams are hoping on this matchup. There's a lot at stake.
Yeah, there's a lot of eyes and stakes with that, and let's talk a bit about the Newbies. I feel from, you know, my personal experience playing in Europe with you that in the off season, especially in the first few rounds of the season, I felt like Newbies shifted the meta. You know, whatever happened with Imperial, and I opened Cynical for a brief moment, and I felt they shifted the meta with their utility placement and the sneaky cover angle and the crossfire and stuff like that, and it really forced team to adjust to them. My concern that is they did it too early and kind of reveal their things, but I feel like it's really working for them. They're showing off this season and they're really here fighting. On the controversy, you know, there's Slither, if you want to touch on that.
Yeah, you raised a valid point. Newbies having 2 sort of rosters. They have the old original roster. You know, we've got Shrimp, Jason, Short and Dead, but we see the new additions like Sophie, Midget Man, Boredom, Special Ops. But we also see the exact same thing on the Slither side.
Exactly.
We have the old guys, Idiot Cookies, Bernie, Deadpool, but now we've seen Swin, Sri Lankans just join the lobby. These guys are new and fresh to the EU scene, especially at this level. So both teams don't really know how each other plays. We know we've watched a lot of the Newbies, and they're a bit more veteran in the EU scene now, so we understand their plays. But I wonder how Slither return that.
It didn't matter for Slither, right? Because I feel like, you know, they're here. They're the number 3rd, and they worked hard for it. They won you know, they took maps from teams that you didn't expect them. They got their 5 wins. They did lose 3 times, but there are fit himself in. It's something that maybe we're not that used to last season, but now they're really on the top here. And with the entire addition of Swin, Sri Lankan, and Mantis, and the reinforcement of Chocolate, that he's also a new ex-member of Fireteam Inferno, if I'm not wrong. There is a new force here. That's something that does work for them, and I feel like this is a really even matchup, and I'm not really sure what to expect.
I couldn't call it. I mean, even looking at the stats, I know we don't want to leak the map too early, but their stats are pretty similar across the whole of Season 16, so... I mean,
You know what?
do we want to reveal the first map? Because
No, not yet. Let's talk about the Bands and Peaks for a second. It's actually very interesting because if you look at the stats, go over them and try to think, what's going on here, because Slither strength are not exactly the bans, but it just feels like Newbies also remove one of the most played maps of Slither, which is Bazaar, and we have Quarantine that they played only twice and won once, which I guess it's a personal preference for them. What do you think about the Newbies, the Slither bans though?
Yeah, Slither are really trying to get rid of all of the customs, and we can see that via their map stats. They've not really touched on any customs, and you can see how the Newbies have tailored their bans towards Bazaar being one of their most played, and they took a map off Imperial in Bazaar, so rightly so. It's portrayed as one of their best maps off the bat. Looking at Newbies, you can see they don't mind an Arctic, and Shipyard is definitely one of their best maps.
And maybe it's time to reveal the first map, which is going to be Suburbia. And we are going for the first round. All players are present.
Indeed, Suburbia, and one of the more controversial objectives, if I do say so. One that's been around for quite a while, one of the northern objectives, the northeast. We can say that, not the Humvee objective. Slither on defense.
Quick shout out to the players in Newbie side, Special Ops, Boredom, Short and Dead, Midget Man, and Jason. On Slither side, we have Idiot Cookie, Chocolate, Swin, Sri Lankan, and Deadpool.
And talk to me, Dol. What's going on here? Slither getting quite aggressive, and what we've seen oftentimes is players do like to smoke the opposite side and try for that cross. Sri Lankan getting dangerously close on lane 4.
It's all about information, but if you go with basic, theory of no information, they did something a bit unique, which is keeping center 2 houses clear, like with no defenders there, and they did put Idiot Cookie on first reaction on Sri Lankan, and Sri Lankan pretty aggressive, but the rest is pretty laid back. They want the Newbies to take some control, and they want maybe them to feel comfortable.
Especially with this objective, unless you surround the objective and really get on that north side of the street, then it gets difficult, especially attacking through lane 1/lane 2. It's just a funnel for bullets at that point, especially if you don't have any pyro. Short, is Sri Lankan gonna hear this?
It's or who makes sounds first or whose turn first, because I don't think Short will look behind him, and I'm not sure that Sri Lankan will look behind him. But I think Jason and Sri Lankan are more close to an encounter if Jason decides to pick this, and then the refrag should come from Short and Dead pretty immediately.
And I don't think Short's gonna check this.
Yeah, because I wouldn't. I would trust my team to clear that thing, but the first kill from Short and Dead, picking up Idiot. Idiot does find him, re-peeking, putting the sight on, but couldn't get it. Sri Lankan on the quick corner, trying to kill Short and Dead, finding the kill. A refrag, 4v4.
And this is the power of refrag. Sri Lankan perfectly refrags his teammate Idiot Cookies, but Jason's not there to be found. I feel Newbies are playing this a bit too passive, especially for a Marsoc attack.
They do probably try to find the pick, right? That's what they care about. They want that entry pick, something to start the engine, something that will do something. But what they're not expecting, I think, is this lane 2 approach thingy, because now they're gonna have easy access, but then Swin and Chocolate have eyes from both lanes. I think Swin will be able to look left if possible, I think. Let me see. No, only see right, and the actually kill is coming, and a trade.
That's
That
a
was
big pick, and
yeah.
it does open up lane 2 now. Sri Lankan only watching the right side of it, and for players that are unaware, you can pre-fire through all of these bushes that you see. Some do have concrete barriers behind it, but all of this is penetrable, including the wood barriers. Deadpool getting a bit peaky there.
Those trades, though, they don't really know that the backline is open. But now Jason finding an important peek on Sri Lankan, opening the entire lane 4. The confirm kill is coming.
What a
3v2.
sliver.
Not sure newbies know that it's a 3v2, but they will keep finding this opening slowly and slowly, not making a lot of sound, trying to clear piece by piece. And if Slither will continue to give it to them, then the ones will go to the newbies. Them 2-3, the pressure start coming in from lane 1.
It's a pretty decent two-man defense, and
yeah, but that's exactly, you know, the pressure came in, Deadpool shifted position, rotated as we call it nowadays, and he rotated and that. Okay.
oh no! And he gives them 2 points.
Yeah, he did get him, but he also caught himself.
Devastating.
Sorry.
For players unaware, if you kill yourself, so
Yep.
there's a couple of
Yep.
outcomes to the end of a round. Either or you kill the enemy, which gives you 1 point, or you cap on Marsoc, which gives you 2 points. But unfortunately, in the competitive mode of Onward, if you kill yourself
That's the last man.
as a Volk, as the last man, to prevent that upland capture, you give the opponents 2 points anyway.
Yeah, it's a good mechanism, but you know, it punished him for that mistake, and I think that's a bad start for Slither. Morally too, you know, it's not, you know, they can lose a point and bounce back, but this is like, you know, an unneeded point for in other people's eyes. But talk to me about what Newbies did right here and maybe what Slither did wrong.
We saw the classic Newbies play. The M12 came out by Special Ops.
Great pressure. Really,
And-
just shifted the rotation, the defense immediately, got a picks. And ultimately also forced that mistake to happen, because if not that pressure point, they didn't push, you know, they didn't utilize that M23, but it was for the pressure.
Exactly, and it added just enough pressure to where Jason could get that rotational pick onto Deadpool. And this objective is notoriously hard to cap. Also, especially on a two-man defense, notoriously hard to defend. Let's see if Slither can repay these 2 points. Being 1 point up is a devastating start for Slither.
Alright, here we go, boys. I'll try and put a nade right on where you were cookies, but how did Jason get up on
Now,
get up on you?
talk to me, Dal. How are Slither going to repay this? Do you
No
play
clue.
fast against newbies, or
I would
do you
actually
take the same approach?
deliver the same coin, try to just get the opening pick if possible and move from there, but
Oof.
whew, that was a close one. Yeah. Okay, we see a very aggression defense from Newbies on lane 1. 2 people playing each crossfire, helping each other. Nades and any pyro really should and could solve those 2 kills almost together.
A lot of players invested by both sides on lane 1. Lane 4 looking pretty open for the Slither team. They really need to find this opening pick, and Chocolate's in a prime position. You know, he can see.
And the C4 task not finding. Zakwil being identified. Sween is ready. Zakwil knows where he is too.
And this is where you need this util. Is that
And
an
first
aid?
util top. Ooh,
It's
that's
an aid.
Borden finding a refrag immediately. Can he get the revive? And a good flash going for the revive right here. Very important moment for the newbies.
And he was only down. Swin
Echo
picks up
falls.
Jason. That opens up lane 4.
Yeah, there's nothing left, I don't think. No utility left.
Special getting a bit aggressive here.
I go 3, minus 1 lane 2.
He gets punished for it. This is looking like a Slither win. If they decided to push lane 4, now this would yield them crossing for free. Shots rotated to lane 2.
Whoa.
Autumn.
Nasty pick.
Nice Deadpool.
They might have rezzed it. I can guarantee 1 kill though. 1
And
where I still lost.
well, 2 dead bodies up on the window. Wow. The devastation of the gun sideways. You just limit your body exposure to a point where the team can't really react.
Lewis is in the sandbag, lane 1.
Franken may have got spied there. Oh, midget. What? Double kill! Swins finds midget, Sri Lankan picks up boredom.
That was sandbags, right? I got him.
Now it's a newbies. One person. Do they have a good echo? I don't believe so. Cookies heard those shots by Shot. They've really got to isolate and pinch onto Shot's position now. As a Volk, you had that advantage of having your position unknown, but fairly common at that.
Slither in a 2v1, trying to get some points on the board after that mistake. Sri Lankan having some audio issues with the game, as you know.
I really thought, especially with 2 minutes remaining, we'd be seeing the gathering of pyro. You've got two dead teammates up on the second floor. Go pick up their smokes, flashes, and that's your entry point. Cookie's deciding to risk it on his own. Very risky play by Slither.
Alright. Come here. Let me see if I can get lane 1.
I think they still think lane 1's alive here, Dalt.
North side lane 1 behind the.
Listening to these
behind,
comms.
On or behind the car?
The uncertainty of where Shot is.
Drag the car then.
What a nade.
Good nade, actually. That, that's a very common spot, and that was on point.
And
They need to find an
issue-
opening.
the issue is now they've only got 50 seconds to play with. Either they need to play for the refrag now. Sri Lankan's not gonna have enough time to rotate around the back of the houses. 40 seconds remaining now. Start and Des just running down that time. As a last man, you really better dip on that objective. You don't want to yield 2 points, especially when you handed that.
Yeah, that smoke was good, some pressure, but Sri Lanka need to basically go and they need to play on the refrag because nothing else will happen right now. And now the peak will come from Shot and Dead? No?
Sri Lankan, is he gonna see him?
No. Yeah, he will now, and the refrag will come right now. Slither securing their first point after that mistake. Good round from Slither. Bit close.
Very well executed. They ran it down right to the last few seconds, but take that as notes. Slither know how to pinch, especially when there's still time on the clock. We saw that utility come out, applied the pressure onto Shot and Dead's position, and ultimately the coordination prevailed for Slither. We have now rotated to quite a different objective. the southern house in the garage, and would we call this one of the hardest to cap? I mean, there's a couple of cap positions that are famously known. Yes, you can cap from upstairs or round the back or inside, but it's getting there. You've got to push through one of the 3 entrance points, which are all quite open, and tailors towards a default defense. Knowing newbies, we're going to see that slow and methodical approach to try and take as much ground as possible. Try to take the playground, try to take the center house, and hopefully Slither can prevent that. Still on the back foot of 1 point. Unfortunate C4. So out of the 2 possible spawns, newbies could get, there's one in the northeast, one in the northwest. Newbies getting the preferred northwest spawn. It does open up a few angles into, well, lane 1 as an early point of view, and then into the back of the middle house.
Nice early peek from Deadpool.
And is this just rookie mistakes by
I thought it was a
newbies?
frag. I was about to say frag, but no. Good peek from. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we'll.
Such a common angle to watch, especially for the this objective in particular. One of the only where you spawn inside. This was newbie's pick as well, and being punished like that, 1 man down, not even 20 seconds into the round. It does pay testament to the Slither team doing their research and their knowledge of this map.
Don't
Especially
count the newbies off yet. Slither are making the right moves for now to even the score out. Swin in a very aggressive position. That could be the next potential encounter with Jason and Boredom on lane 1. Swin just need to play audio here. Will newbies give audio? That's a different question.
And talk to me about this defense. We saw Swin play this position last. Is he? No!
Yeah,
All
that was
of
a
his
good set to
bullets.
Swin. You don't want to peek because you're gonna immediately take out. You need to make sure you kill the guy. And now trade on lane 4. Idiot and the mini Zakrul traded 3v3. Regarding the defense, this defense basically said to the newbies, hey, you can come take center house, you can try to take 4 and 3 and 1, but there's surprises all along. So Siri is there, Sri Lankan is there is the lane 1 that just died, and Idiot behind the Hesco that then decided to peek for his reasons and got traded. So those were the surprises. They came and say, come get this area, but the problem was when they gave the picks. So Swing gave the pick and Idiot gave the pick, and it only work as a trap line. So now basically newbies have a lot of space to play on.
And Slither do have the 2 men stationed up in the objective spawn house. It's really Sri Lankan as that front guard.
They're clipping, I think.
Unfortunately, that Swin's bullets got eaten up by the hitbox of those sandbags. It is a dangerous game you're playing, especially when you're gunned sideways. The bullets do come out of the barrel, and you've got to make sure that barrel has clearance. So.
Will
And
Siri be able to trap line the center houses, guys? Does he even hear boredom? That's a different question.
And it's quite off meta, if I do say so. He is watching for that slide peek. He does seem to hear special ops.
Deadpool almost watching boredom.
Maybe man.
Boredom missing the shots on Deadpool.
Spawn
Deadpool not
was-
re-peeking. Sri Lankan now aware of the location. Flash coming might catch Sri Lankan from the back, but doubtful.
And this
and
is
the
where
pressure-
the pressure comes.
Yeah, pressure comes. Jason need a revive. Being tagged by Deadpool. M23 coming again, shutting down the left cross. Special Ops making the move. Sri Lankan. Okay. Sri Lankan finds Oh, I missed that one.
Sri Lankan finds boredom. Sri Lankan get a bit too aggressive trying to push into the middle house on a rotate. Chocolate, the last man alive. A res available. Chocolate stood up in the open. Hands Newbies another point.
Looking
Was that the
for
right play by Chocolate there?
You know what? I'm not so sure because this position, you know, they won't cap on you. Just try to kill them. That's what I would do. You know, play sneaky, wait for the sounds, try your best because you're not gonna get captured. There's just no way.
Especially with this objective, you have that comfort of them having to push past you all the way to the southern side of the map to get 2 points.
Not sure he would hold, but you know, utility passed and game over.
Slither, they took their previous Marsoc, well, clinging onto their previous Marsoc, now clinging onto the map. Can they do this for a second time? It'd be pretty devastating to have a 4-1 on your, well, the Newbies map pick. And looking at the bans, I mean, Shipyard and Arctic, both pretty small, pretty CQB, and we know Newbies really love their close quarters. So I'd be pretty dangerous to take them towards anything else. Hopefully we see a downfall.
Off we go to possibly the final round of this map. Newbies leading a 3v1. Let's see if Slither can hold on. That first round mistakes that did cost him, and that's another point.
Slither, as you said, they're 2 points behind. If we do see a cap, then they'll yield a 3-3. An early nade by Slither does not connect, and Boredom, quite aggressive, paired with Sean dead in the second floor. So he's pushing right into Slither's attack.
Chocolate made a sound, Boredom probably aware of that. Boredom searching for that peak. So close, and Boredom finds Chocolate. Good start for the Newbies. Definitely a good kill. Oh, that was so close.
What a nade. How did that not connect?
That was so close, but too short. That would have killed half a second more. And is it a C4 getting ready to be tossed by Boredom? Not sure.
If you were Boredom, you just rotate off at this point. You've got your kill.
Exactly, but he's trying to be more aggressive. We're picking it one. Will he go for the pre-fire? Because that will be pretty sick.
And also paired with Shot and Dead's support. This is a dangerous, dangerous place to push for Deadpool and Swin.
Just need to maintain that advantage they have and play off the sound and that crossfire, you know. So let's say Deadpool try to take Boredoms and shorten dead picks and so on. In the meanwhile, Sri Lankan and Idio trying to make their way in 4, trying to get something open there, but they have Zakuel and Special watching that area.
And these are the plays by Newbies, which Deadpool and Swin still... Swin spots Boredom.
Our flash coming in.
Oh no! The C4 stuck on the tree.
Where? Oh no. Oh, what a shot, short and dead. A great peek. Momentarily taking Deadpool Swing, going aggressive. Crossed a really risky cross. Sri Lankan is down by Special.
Swim probably doing the better better decision of rotating off. Sri Lankan can't get confirmed here. Sri Lankan's going to be calling out Special's position.
I want to bait him. Oh no, Idio, what are you doing?
And a double trade. Swin could get this revive.
Yeah, if Swin will run right now and secure those two, there is some advantage on 4 here.
Oh no!
Sri Lankan's great callouts, no creeps. Oh.
I did a piece of shit, thank you.
Swin too slow in the rotation. Need to move fast on the back lane. Getting that revive were crucial at the point. And Idiot just momentarily taking his eyes off of it. Great first map here, and we are curious to see what will go in the second map for the newbies against Slither. For now, we'll go for a short ad break, which after we will continue.
There's Taquito again, flying out, rifle in hand, catches 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Big Blue's right on top, what is this? And there's a double kill that comes in from Cozy from get to the EMP inside. He fires. Oh my god! No! Smash 5, 4, 3. There's Taquito again, flying out, rifle in hand, catches 1, 2, 3. Oh no! Big Blue's right on top, what is this? And there's a double kill that comes in from Cozy from get to the EMP inside. He fires. Oh my god! No! Smash 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Talk to me, Dalt. Slither. They're home. Newbies taking their first map pick. Well, no, Newbies are home. Newbies taking their first map pick 4-1 on Suburbia. Do we want to leak the second map?
Yeah, we do want to leak Slither. Slither map pick was Egress. Really predictable one. They had 3 from 3. They seemed confident about it. Newbies, as much as I can see, are not as played in that map. It's a reasonable pick, very reasonable pick. I feel like Slither can do some good things here. For reference, Newbies played it twice and won it once. Who knows? You know, who knows? But they sort of look like they have the upper hand here.
And a new map to last season, the end of last season, and it's it's a bit of everything. It's got a bit of long range, mostly medium to short range, especially where these objectives are situated. Essentially all four corners of the map, and then one in the center.
Some flanky places too.
Exactly, we've got the whole tunnel system underneath the main building. We are starting round one,
And make no mistakes. Sorry, come again? Go ahead.
No, I was going to say that there is some major spawn variation on this map. We do see that the Slither guys have got the southern spawn, and for this objective, it does just tailor towards a rush all 5 men down the south and bombard the stairs.
I would put one to watch the flanker just to make sure, but yeah, that's basically it. And make no mistake, newbies definitely know the map. They have played on it, they know what they're doing, they know the angles, they know the lines. They're just less liking probably to pick it in official matches. And here we see the initial positioning by Slither, an ambush position by Slither. 4 people on the south waiting for the aggression from the newbies, and we have a flank watcher, Chocolate, making his way towards the north side in the warehouses at the moment.
Now, allowing the newbies to take this much ground, special ops and cool.
I exactly what I wanted to say. I'm not a fan of letting of this back one, because you do let newbies situated here, and what they will do, they'll play sound, they'll play the picks, they'll play the refrags. Someone will pick, and then Idiot will flash Zaku, let's say, and try to rush him, then Special just picks and protects it. This is a very common thing that you can see, and by rushing forward you can cut like Zaku almost entirely. The first nade coming in, clearing the trash can area.
And knowing special ops without C4 is devastating in such an open area. If you can get some height on that, he will be hearing Idiot's footsteps. Yes, it will be metal sounding footsteps, so he will know his exact location inside the container. The container.
Yeah, we were talking about it at the beginning of the match in the pre-shows that the newbies a bit shifted their method, their meta from last season. You did see in off-season, in the beginning of the runs, tons of new different audios positioning and crossfiring and tons of pyro, like C4s, tosses, angles, double C4s, amazing stuff. They get a lot of kills without even doing it, and the C4 toss is coming in, and the first blow does not connect, and additional nade coming in, flash, sorry. And Special.
I just realized there's no one on objective. If they do breach, Boredom's all the way in the north, so he's short. They're really
so
taking
technically they can just go kill Shrimp and go inside Sri Lankan.
What a nade by Sri Lanka.
Yeah, great call from Idiot, because he now said there's another. You got one, but there's another, and that's very important to not rush and kill Special right now. Great nade from Sri Lankan.
Only in this is see Boredom going on the flank here. And
I think this was huge, by the way. Like, I really believe that was huge.
Because here's not opening. Does Boredom shoot too early?
Oh my god, I just now noticed what you're talking about. Boredom on the 6 can get 4K here, potentially. Finding the first kill on Sri Lankan right now. No, he's... Oh, that's so smart!
Discipline!
That discipline from the guy. But he's getting refagged. It is a tie. A 3-3 right now.
Still pushing. He's pushing. No, flanker's dead. The other guy's still here.
What? What discipline by Boredom. Played it perfectly. Zaku wants that res.
2 for 1, and the reinforcement coming from Chocolate. 3 people in the south. It is worth the reinforcement here in the...
-1.
That was so brave. And the nade? No, the flash! And Chocolate finds the first kill. No, he misses.
Great flash, doesn't pay.
Wow. I thought he revived Special. I guess he didn't, or I missed something in here. But that was huge. That flash came right on top. Saved Slither in this round. 2v2. 2 minutes left.
This is a whole whirlwind of emotions. We've gone from a 2v4 to a 2v2.
I feel you, man. It really is. I did not see that coming, and I thought Slither had it, and then the newbies had it with the flank, and so much things happening. I don't know if he revived Special or not. I wasn't sure what happened there. I didn't manage to catch that one, but Seemed like if he didn't was maybe the mistake. I think he was injured himself. I'm not so sure what happened there.
This is
Jordan
a
dead.
perfect play by Slither. If
I'm not so
Slither
sure. I'm
finds
not so
Shrimp,
sure.
they can kill Shrimp for free
Yeah,
if
but-
they just peek over the ledge.
But now Short and Dead called that there's two people on the east, which is not wrong at all. And if both of them are prepared for that, those stairs are death. So you need to run around the wall and don't contest the whole way. You don't want to contest the whole way. M2 or 3 going in too short, not shutting down the angle. They need just to cross. It's very hard to
do
catch
know.
the far cross. And that's coming in. Short and Dead shooting. Short and Dead.
This is dangerous now. Chocolate has the high advantage.
Huge peak from Short and Dead. 50 seconds left. Chocolate needs to kill 2 people, fight something in order to make this work.
He won't be seeing Shrimp aiming under the car.
Yeah.
One of the only games in VR, I believe, where you can actually prone, and it pays to, pays testament to angles such as this.
Too passive now. I think he heard the beep and he needs to decide what he's doing, and just getting the audio cue and he's not sure what to do. He's dropping in right now. Taking the long way, which maybe not the smart way because they don't have time. But he can still make it. We've seen everything. Chocolate.
Shrimp's going to be hearing all of this. Does he find the toes?
Nice.
Great round by Slither. I'm sorry. It was a good round by Slither. They did what they need to do to solve the problems. But Newbies with their last 2 defenders after a lot of events happening, securing that point. Well played. Newbies and Slither.
It was a devastating flank by Boredom. To trade a 2-for-1 on Volk is all you could ask for by one of your players. Could he have found more if he was a little more patient? You take the kills where
Or
you
could
can.
Slither chose a safest route to attack this from? I like the direct route, like because then you can peek under the car yourself. Like you can peek under the other car and try to kill Short and Dead, or I don't remember who was there, and then the guy on the OBJ too, like the front, is pretty good. Throw smoke here, smoke there, and you're good to go. But time,
And I don't want to put fault on Chocolate, but he was the designated flank watch, and Boredom really.
that's true too. I forgot about
had it
that.
for free. He just
Yeah.
ran straight out of the mall, or the main building, and wrapped around the north of the double warehouses. So
Is it one of the parts though that he didn't commit to the plan, or you think that because we don't know anything? Maybe they called him in, or he had a different plans in mind, and we don't know, So we don't know if it's a lack of commitment to the plan or anything at all. But Slither still had a good chance here. I think the final execution was a bit lacking, and Newbies had the final angles, lack of time for Slither, pressure, and the loss. Good effort, definitely from Slither. I like what I saw. Just need to
This could
finalize those
be-
attacks.
oh,
Oh.
we do have a drop by one of the Newbies players.
Yeah, Bodrum is out. He will probably come back in any second. Maybe some audio issues. Actually, when I was watching the 10 footage, he had the circle thing near him. Maybe he was trying to fix it. Yeah.
We did see one of the variations. Well, we've seen both variations of spawns. Newbies being given the North spawn, and I'd argue one of the worst spawns of the two. It gives Slither free access to the majority of the South for free without contest. We are hopping back into it on a 5v5.
Yeah, 5v5, and I think Slither really can do some damage here. I think they have the map locked down. I think it was just an unfortunate mistake on the flanker, but I think they do have it. I think they can take some defenses, definitely. At least trade a bit, maybe even get a cap. There's some really capable OBJs here. But off we go with, as you said, an opposite spawns, the other variation of the spawns. A bit longer way, allowing Slither, as you said, extend more to the south, take a lot more control. But we do see a bit of a different positioning. Chocolate is a bit more in the garage area, gas station area, and other are split toward the south.
And I'm slightly... Oh, I I do love that position by Deadpool. Slightly worried on.
Oh, interesting. I actually no. Actually, you know what? I'm tall enough to look around the wall, and I think I killed someone like that before. Because if you remove the how you say you press V and you don't see the outlier again, it's pretty visible above that wall. So it's a bit risky. On the other hand, it's good when they get attacked from the east side basically of the compound, but front is if anyone's looking good enough. But such a different defense, right? Like they just let. That's a lot of control in the south, and Idiot is playing here for a double kill and death, and they still have control. That's the play that on side here. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like he has a C4 on him. He doesn't have a nade.
Sri Lankan C4 in pocket, and even though Newbies on Sri Lankan's still in his utility belt, but Newbies getting the north spot, still opting for a 5-man south, and very prone to the exact that thing they did to Slither the previous round. Chocolate maybe repay the flank.
Doesn't seem like him making the move. It's getting a bit too late for the flank, to my opinion. But the final section is coming. The first nade is to clear where Special was last round. They did not hear a sound, so they will move on with their clearing. They're doing it a bit faster, but at the other end, they gave him more. They gave Slither more audio. That's the first flash.
You are right, Joel. He's being pretty tall. He can just aim over this.
That's the first kill, no refrag. And that's a good flash. I'm not sure what he catches. A good, no, not a good nade. Oh, that was almost perfect, but between the concrete, however you say that, concrete sand thingy. Oh,
no one really sits between Sri Lankan
and now the pyro is coming. A beautiful flash, and the kill will come right now. Shrimp finding the kill on Idiot. That's the problem when you let the South control though, because he plays for the 1 kill and possibility, the lineup slash the pyro kill, and now they have control, because Swin is probably easy to kill because you can just circle him and go from 2 position, easy refrag, I guess.
And now Swin has to watch double the amount of angles, and one is more critical than the other. Shot and dead. 4 Newbies now looking to push down.
Yeah, you think they're gonna do that plan? Like when you go 4 down and just rush the OBJ fast? Think it's a possibility?
It's only Sri Lankan that stands between the objective and a cap at the moment.
That will need to rush to save that, and Sri Lankan does have a FAMAS and a C4.
I'm unsure where the C4 is.
It's not on him anymore? Ah, I see the... No. Yeah, the clacker is on him, the C4 is... I have no clue actually. Huh? That would be huge. You could give 4 people. I just don't know where we put it.
Is he put it inside?
I have actually no clue, but he might let him go inside.
I don't see any green lights.
That could be a huge potential C4. Just no clue what he did with it.
He's definitely hearing all this auto.
Okay, that's a trade. Sri Lankan, he's dead. People on OBJ.
Deadpool's not reacted.
And Swin is not reacting, and M23 is coming in. Slither need to crush right now in order to save that. Deadpool first flash. Great nade by Chocolate. Making sure he's not getting capped.
Chocolate cleaning it up for Slither here.
We need to rotate back into 2v1. What will Zakuel will do? He just changed name. I was like, what did he say? A different name, and I was like, oh, he changed the name. Anyway, 2 people on the OBJ, afraid a bit from the smoke, but that should be fine. They just need to play for the revive for that sound. And Slither now, Chocolate really clutching, putting the nade on, getting the confirm, getting the double kill and confirm. Really good effort from here. I'm still a mystery if that C4, no idea where it was, but it could have been devastating. Like, imagine that C4 being thrown there.
Was that the
4
C4?
people dead. No clue. Oh, that's possible. Yeah, it is probably C4 because he went up at the beginning of the round, then went back, right?
Yeah. Zakul's made a lot of noise here. 30 seconds remaining.
It's just about
Swin.
time, right? I think he can do it, but he doesn't have the time. That's what I think.
Swin already trained on. And
Damn!
oh,
That was crazy ninja moves here. Almost getting the top of it, but good trade from Slither, and they are securing the point. 1-1. Very good effort till now.
This is what Slither needed to even it out. Yes, it's okay to lose your Marsok as long as you take the Volk. Some Marsoks are...
Not really, because then they will lose at the end, but...
Well, yeah,
You know.
but you have another opportunity, right? You get 3 chances to take your Marsok, ideally. And the issue with this map is all the objectives seemingly are highly capable. I don't know one that is not highly capable. You know, a
Yeah,
couple
we
of
do
M23s.
Yeah, we want to thank all the viewers that are currently watching us. Thank you very much. Just from the votes that have been done in the chat, Newbies on 75% to win Egress and Slither was 25%. It is interesting. Slither does have better stats on the paper, but maybe due to the first map and Newbies securing that 4-1, the audience think that Slither will lose. But for now it's a 1-1, and Slither are not doing bad in their Marsok. Just small minor not perfect executions, but they are getting close there.
And this is Slither's map pick, so we can't count them out. They must feel some confidence in Egress. We did see the sub out of the Midget Man to Zakul.
It's not
He
the same
has
person?
some-
Oh god, I'm just...
No. I know, right?
I'm just, yeah, my bad.
See what Slither being granted the quickest.
What do you think about that one? Not my favorite one. I prefer the southwest one. What do you prefer?
Yeah. Who's watching the right?
Especially with this objective, if they can get a fast gun to the big open stairs, then they can cut essentially all of the park crest off. If they drop down pretty quick, that whole east side of the map is then free. Are they gonna
It
finish
could be
on
free,
that?
but then the Newbies will be, I assume the Newbies will try to, when they definitely spawn, they'll try to go to the west, you know, to the warehouses, and that's something that is very devastating.
Oh.
But it is a
And-
split.
Schlanken
Almost
tagging
finding.
shot.
He did tag him. Great shot by Sri Lankan, but cannot find the confirm. They do realize the spawn though pretty fast, and that's valuable. Look at Boredom. Bold. If they pick the mid road, Boredom is a dead person. But they are counting on Special to watch that road, I assume so. Which he's not actively doing at all, so they can literally just go to the main road and kill Boredom. Which is something you want to do. You want to clear the main road, right?
You really got to clear the main road, and
Okay, now it's harder, but still.
I'm just looking at the Newbies defense as a whole. If we throw out the map
do you
again,
see?
Newbies are very spread out. There's only one real person on objective, that being Zakul.
Yeah, they
If
really
they
gamble on the
decided-
east side, right? They really gamble on that east side.
And they did the same last round. You know, they invested 2 heavy north flankers. Yes, it did pay off, but Slither really decided just to 5-man brute forces through the basement. They would be.
Oh,
They could go
Boredom,
through the.
Boredom, look at Boredom now, fighting needed Yuki immediately. Deadpool will try to find a refrag. I feel like Deadpool and Boredom is really counter to each other, like as personality. But look at the angle on Deadpool too. God,
Yep.
so many
Deadpool's
lines here.
slip
Look at
path.
Short and Dead. Probably will find. Although Sri Lankan should know that Short is dead, and he probably call him out, but Deadpool trying to find Boredom. Wow!
Oh.
That swing is worthy of a replay. Do we have a replay?
That is a.
That was a
really
nasty
wow.
one.
Boredom now rotated off into a pretty.
Oh, look at it!
unadvantageous-
Look at that. That's very smart, actually. I like that rotation. Will he catch it? Oh, he missed.
One nature trade.
I like it. Imagine a sneaky cap coming here, but Boredom, I think, did identify him because he looked on the long north way now, on the northeast. So he's trying to find the cross here.
The
Some-
part that worries me about the Newbies defense is there's no immediate rotations. Look at Chocolate and Swin now pushing in the
Just a
west.
lot of
Let's
trust
keep an eye
here.
on that.
A lot of trust here, but also Slither needs to solve that problem. If they know there's a boredom, they need to solve it. Solving it would be
Sri Lankan.
amazing for them. Or Sri Lankan knows. He knows he's somewhere there. He just need to find it. Come on, Sri Lankan, commit.
Slice. He's
Oh,
not
look at-
slicing it.
Oh.
No. Oh,
Boredom just.
if you're Deadpool right now,
Find him.
you could
And they
you
do
could
fail with
really
that.
just drop that angle and push down the west. Well,
I'm not so
Boredom,
sure,
yeah.
you know, boredom. Yeah, but before, like, what I saw in my eyes is Sri Lankan killing boredom and then just the rush coming in. Although they don't know really where they are in OBJ, so it's not really smart to rush. But Chocolate and Swin, I don't know. I think Special will have a C4 because he normally does. He does have a C4 on camera 3, if you want to look, and that will probably what happen.
and as you say, C4, C4.
That's a
by-
different C4, but yeah. And boredom fine in
Chocolate
Deadpool.
has a cool, might be dead, I think.
That's the mistake though. That's ignoring that problem. 3 people died for one problem. You have to solve problems. You cannot let problems just stay there. That should be your objective. You solve the problem and you move on. And Newbies capitalizing on it. Boredom knows his rotation, knows what he's doing, and trying his best to do that. But that is so
Hearing.
close. Sri Lankan was so close, and everyone was so close, and there was potential here because the Newbies defense is an odd one, you know.
I don't think they committed enough. That was kind of the fault of Slither. They understood the rough area in which Borden was covering, but none of them committed enough to clear the full and as you mentioned, the problem-solving aspect of the game.
And now time.
Is what
I
him.
feel like the time is just ticking
Mhm.
on and on. And when Chocolate will commit and make a sound and the C4 will go off and Chocolate will probably not gonna be with us anymore.
If Chocolate can silently kill
Yeah, but time.
Special.
You know, time. Now he will push and make the sound.
He's gonna commit. Yeah, special C4 clacker in hand.
Oh, it's so close. Now we hear the thing and he. Oh god.
Oh,
Yeah. Like a book. They don't even need to shoot. That's the thing about the newbies. They put out C4 and they get 2 kills if you fall into it. And also, you know, you hear special. I expect a C4 when I hear special. And I recommend everyone do so. Hear special. Put a nade in there.
yeah, newbies and their C4 placements are deadly.
Yeah, because there's nothing you can do. You can or shoot the C4 and then he peeks on you. And the only option you got is or slow crouching the entire way and surprising him, or the second thing to do is pyro, you know, grenades there or what, something, you know, and that's it.
Yeah, baiting the C4 is, you know, it's a one-time use utility.
All utilities are one time.
Well,
use
yeah.
utility.
If you're good with the drone, if you're 24 grey with the drone, then
Yeah, and you can say, oh, he's there. That will be very helpful. Great, what's the call out? What is the place where the person is? You know the sandbag near the sandbag, he's there.
or you just call random people's names like, oh, he's in little sayonara spot, or he's
Yeah.
in radar position.
Yeah, he's in redder.
He's in
Which
shadow
season?
barrel.
Which season? Season 1? Wait, which season are we talking about here?
Hey, when I say shadow barrels, everyone knows what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I will not deny or nor confirm your accusations, sir. Stop doxing our positions. And I am the captain. I will act on you. The newbies
We-
leading at 2-1, and we are going to the third round. Slither on
Slither-
defense.
Only need to take the Volk, and I'm gonna say that.
They're
once
not. They need to
more.
take. They need to take all. They need to take a Marsec 2 to win.
They need to take a Marsoc, but they need to take this Volk and then take a Marsoc. Yeah.
Well,
That's
basically that's how the
ultimately-
game worked, I guess. But yeah, so that's actually the spawn that I like more, just because you can make sure that no one gets to the flank area here, and that's huge to me. And you also can control this, the center road really fast. So if Deadpool would try to play a boredom here, and Newbies look for that, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a brain fight between Boredom and Deadpool, and I really do think, I say it quite a lot, they're really similar to me, you know, in their playstyle, in their accuracy. They're really good players, both of them, and I feel like they're kind of counter for each other.
A fairly similar defense, and as I called it, look, Newbies a 3-man crawl through the tunnel, and no Slither.
What is your
It's
thought
really
about this?
that,
What is the benefits, really? What are you benefiting here?
Well,
Obviously underground control, I guess.
If they can find the pick on Sri Lankan, then who's an objective?
I think what you really want to do is just take the underground, but not for taking it, for applying that pressure, because everyone will crash from the free, or someone will cap in front of them, right? Because you can go behind that you know, those wooden thing near the OBJ, the box, and just cap and board and find Sri Lankan. And they
This
know
is
this
dangerous.
position. Yeah, Boredom
Yeah.
knows what he's doing here. You can't
No
expect win.
rotate.
Well,
Chocolate hearing 3 voices in the basement now. I'd
Idiot
really
is
miss
looking
out.
backwards a bit, but in theory right now, if Idiot is being killed / there's a lot of smokes on the OBJ, the cap is due to happen in theory.
In this crash, Deadpool's running in.
Ooh, that was brave.
That's
And
dangerous.
Boredom coming on top.
Chocolate.
And a trade. Yeah, and Chocolate's still down. That was risky too. That could have been a 2-4. Yep. And we are 2v4. Now the rotations need to come back. Swin doesn't look like he's reacting too much, but Idiot is nervous.
And this is.
And look at the delay push by Special, you know? They're planning on that. That's exactly what I said. You know, to put the pressure, that's the real benefit on that. And then you know they're rotated. You don't need to invest too much, because where are they gonna be? It's or they're getting capped or they push on them.
And Swin's got a. Even pushing this office building is dangerous with the amount of
Aid.
C4 placements.
Swin is doubling back. I'm not sure I like the position, just because how hard it is to turn when you hear someone on the stairs. Even with snap turn 30 degrees, it's pretty hard to do it quite fast, so we'll see how the main push come. But you know what? If they will all come from this choke point, they possibly all die. Possibly. They need to do it coordinated, they need to put a smoke right and play on off the pressure. 4v2, we saw Slither winning that round before. Second nade, making sure there's no one there, and NEC4.
They've got free access to the objective here. Nade barely misses cookies. Swin now rotated to cover the front side cap, but a few smokes and objectives fully covered.
I'm just not a fan of lying down here. It limits you in mobility and also in your back. Idiot finding one. That was a huge pick. Idiot need to rotate and play off the angle now. Oh, a perfect nade coming in. Oh my god. Stalk coming in. Idiot finds him too. Now it's a 2v2. It looks possible. And the flash does not connect. Oh, he does connect actually. The counter flash is coming. Wait, finding exactly.
No way!
Newbies are not managing to execute here. It's Slither once again, and the trade!
Newbies
Again, same
fumble
story.
a 4v2.
Same story as last Marsoc, you know? They had the idea, they had the 4v2, they had the original advantage here, and the execution did not came as planned. And as well, coming from the choke point, you have to have multiple angles here, because you have to have the immediate refrags. You know, you want to push the corner, synced, I guess. That was a lovely run from the Newbies, but Slither just holding their ground. I'll take back what I said in Swin. He did get up and get a kills, but still very good job from both of them.
The setup was great. The execution was
Lacking, but
well,
good effort for sure.
Yeah. Wow.
Good job. I really enjoyed that to see that happening. You know, like the pre-fires on the regular angles and the whole work on clearing the nades, everything looked on point except from the final part, which is okay. You know, that's people allowed to make some mistake, and Slither getting another point. Still, the dream is open. They can easily get a, you know, this OBJ is, you know, it's easily capable, but also not easily capable. Depends how you shift the forces here.
Yeah, I'm concerned that Slither keep missing their mark on Marsok, and this is really their last shot. Well, then if Slither loses Marsok, then Newbies go free, and then we'll be down to a 3-3 where they have their last shot. How many objectives are on this map? One, 5,
2,
right?
3, 4, 5, 6, I think, right?
1 here, 2,
3,
2,
6,
4,
4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Gas
6.
station you have, yeah.
Station.
Ish. Yeah, don't
I'll
take
get every.
the actor. The presenter is only an actor and not by any chance a professional.
I'll say every single round. This objective is highly capable for the Slither team. Crossing this is dangerous, and luckily no Newbies players were watching that cross. That could have been a slaughter.
You know what I appreciate what Newbies did here? It could fall apart really quickly if they make over peeking, but I appreciate it just because of the reason there's so many problems to solve now. You know, there's so many positions. There's Boredom, which is a crazy late round flank and final approach. You know, they think they solve the main role, let's call it that way or something, and they move around, but they don't. They found Boredom coming from their back and killing 2 people. There's tons of problems with Slither to solve, and I hope they will, because that's their main way of doing that.
This is
Zakrul getting tagged.
It's one in my spot.
this is a project we've not really seen by the Slither guys in how many rounds now? It's always been quite a straight line. You know, we haven't seen this split up.
No, they did split. No, it's not correct to say that. They did split, but just they did it so slowly that it didn't feel like a team effort. You know, normally Chocolate and Swim, which are mostly the same pair, were really late to push. But now it looks almost at the same line. They just need to get those opening picks and capitalize on the ground they were making. And, you know, we could see a lot of things happening here now. Deadpool is moving on the south, and that will be the main approach, in my opinion. Trying to find Trip and Zakrul right now.
Zakrul, no C4 in hand, and
Sorry, come again?
Zakrul, no C4 in hand, yet does have a tar. They really handed Slither the whole of the south here. Does rotate off now to cover a more.
Oh, Deadpool and Zakrul. Oh, did Deadpool see him? Oh my god. Zakrul needs to rotate. He got it 1 kill. Don't get greedy, and now he gets punished for that. The immediate refrag. Good work. That's one less problem for them. Sometimes it's worth the death, you know, opening some angles, because now technically Idiot can just cross the entire thing. There's no one to stop him.
Definitely, and Cookies can take the whole of the west pretty much uncontested.
And you know what they need? They need to just make that fake pressure. They need to draw some attention, but Short and Dead finding Sri Lankan.
Is anyone ready for Swin and Chocolate?
I'm not
Maybe
sure, but Boredom, I told you, Boredom.
Swin.
That was a great one. Boredom now getting a bit probably itchy on his spot. Short and insane. Probably try to switch some stuff. There's no one on the OBJ currently. Like, if they just cross, Short and is not really looking. Now he saw the smoke. Now he's looking, and I'm not sure his position.
And the Newbies guys really need to pay attention. There is no one on objective.
Oh, that was a mistake from Short and did not connect, and now they're able to find the positioning. Boredom on the long flank on the cat room. What will happen here? And look at Idiot too. There's so many action pieces going on around here. Just making not a sound, and Shrimp is still there. A bad rotation. Oh, he makes a sound and Idiot knows exactly where Shrimp is, and there's so many angles to watch. The flank coming from Boredom, I'm not sure what will happen first. That could be huge for Boredom. Boredom got out of Q that he needed. His Chocolate will hear him.
What? Boredom misses!
Oh god.
Oh. Does that give Chocolate the time to react?
The C4, oh, the disrespect. But Idiot does win, and you have a good control on a side that could lead to a potential rotation stress kills. With all the actions that just happened, I'm not sure what if Boredom is aware exactly where the threat is coming from. And Idiot playing it right and just waiting for the rotation and the stress to come from the newbies, they could find a Marsak here. But Boredom needs to make a mistake first.
Can I say, was the style points worth it by Boredom? Idiot, does he peek? Will he find Boredom?
Oh, come on, no! Oh, I saw him, I think. That's so stressful. If Boredom is dead, that's a cap. He doesn't know it yet, but it is 100% cap.
Sean Des just not reacted one bit from his position.
Oh
I
my
understand
goodness, I am stressed. My heart is beating. Boredom does more, and he's dead. Oh god, Idiot! Boredom is now...
What a nade! What a nade! And that's a cap!
Idiot capitalize! Idiot capitalize! Go for the cap, Idiot! Just go for it!
Oh, and he doesn't
Short
know!
and dead does not rotate.
He's still not rotated!
Commit to it, commit to it. Cap, 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 cap! Oh, short and then now will... Oh, he's not. He doesn't have time for the cap.
He can cap here!
Will he?
Tablet's out! And he's in the smoke!
He's behind it! Oh my god!
And... the pre-fire through the smoke!
One word. Commitment. Idiot had to commit. He did every step right. That could have been Slither map pick right, map win right here. My heart was beeping. I won't gonna lie to you.
And
That was a lovely round, man.
yeah, yes, we have the luxury of seeing everything that's going on at all times.
I think maybe we
there's-
should go to a short ad break. Short ad break.
Yeah, we can earn the pennies. Let's throw a couple of ads at our viewers.
M203 has.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're now into the 6th round of Egress. Slither holding their map pick by its tail at this point. Newbies 3 points up. Slither need to hold this defense, or it is map and match point for Newbies.
Need to mention that Slither did do a good job in this round. It was very close. Idiot, when a 1v1, almost making the tablet 5 seconds before, and it was probably a cap. But the pass is the pass, and now Slither need to focus on getting that Valkyrie win.
Look at the adaptation by Newbies. A heavy street cross.
What do we achieve by a heavy street cross, Gray? What is the benefits of that?
Historically, it only takes 1 or 2 smokes to smoke the northern side on camera 3. If you can smoke there, you've really got a free entry into the warehouse, and that devastating cap spot in the corner. It's pretty hard to dig out, especially when there's a lot of smoke and a lot of cover by your team. You have to cross a lot of open ground to clear that. Sri Lankan, again, the only one.
He's starting right now. I'm not sure where the MP3 hit. I have no idea. But the smoke's starting right now. The nade is coming in, and Deadpool is actually the one that should make a difference. A C4 throw that caught boredom. He probably will get revived, but that was a good throw. There was 5 people on the main road. Just imagine, no chocolate, disciplined. And there he's coming 5v5 again. And Deadpool, I think, will be the tooth breaker here.
Is that an nade? What a nade by Boredom. Boredom has a free entry into objective here. Sri Lankan between the objective and
Not
Newbies.
Wow, they're on objective. That's it. They're in.
Swin also gets picked up by Boredom. Tablets out. Boredom's a fast capper.
Oh, you can cap from inside. Boredom is on the tablet inside.
And
that will be map
that's a cap.
over.
Wow. Exactly what I said, though. You know, that once you're across, you know, a couple of utility, you're in that door. What was it? 4 Newbies players inside the building, covering his teammates.
Deadpool being a bit late here. Did had the ability to stop it a bit. Chocolate being again a bit aggressive. The other second C4 being exploded a second too early. If you actually did C4 would be explode 2 seconds later, 3 people would die immediately. And yeah, there was a good effort here from Slither. You know, the tables were turned many times, and Slither could have secured that map pick, but it is what it is, and Newbies are winning the matchup. And now it's all about MMR. They still care about the point. There is more season to go. There is less MMR loss, more MMR loss, and those teams will battle. You know, it's not over for the Newbies. It's not over for the Slither. There is more games till more weeks till the post season.
You're right, Dal. Let's talk about that. In the standings currently, we've got, no pun intended, in second, Slither third, and then Newbies fourth. Fortis Redemption 5th with their Diamond Star, which throws Newbies right into the center of that Diamond Star bracket, and with a win and I guess people can tell by the audio cues on what map we're going to, but
don't spoil it yet. Don't spoil it yet. Maybe some people don't know.
We're jumping into map 3, and the Newbies 4-1. 5-2, pretty respectable scoreline, especially for such a close MMR matchup.
You know, it's little things. Slither did do good, to my opinion. You know, they had the almost so many times, and it's okay. It's okay. You know, they can take a map here too, Slither, and if they will, it could make them lose way less MMR than they should and still be out there, and they're still up to the battle. And you know, based on the standing, it does seem like they will still carry on to the round robins automatically, but you never know. Everything is still open. Yeah, but you know, get that placement, got that higher. The higher you will be, the easiest the matchups will be for you on the postseason. And you know, some teams forget that. You know, especially if some teams didn't do that before. You know, being in the round. You know, us two being in round robins a few times in the finals, you know, semifinals, EU finals, worldwide. You know how much that home side matters to you. It's sometimes everything for you.
I'm just looking at the objective. You either love it or hate it, both the map and this objective. Personally, it's one of the best objectives in Onward. I'm unsure about your opinion. I don't want to start anything too soon.
No, I love it. I love it not because of. I just love the idea that there's so much packed action in either, you know, there's two main approach, down or north stairs, but let's be honest here. So whatever you choose to do, it's just full of action automatically. Like, you know, whenever the meta point starts, if the immediate beginning or after 4 minutes, it just solid 3-4 people fighting C4s, 6 flashes, 6 nades coming from everywhere. Like, you just like complete chaos here.
For people who haven't got the little hints, we're on Subway. The first objective is North Stairs. North Stairs is, yeah, especially when we're watching Newbies play / Slither, we're bound to see the C4s, and we're bound to see a bombardment of utility come up and down the stairs. And
Can you read it? That's the question. Can you counter? Can you take control of the north if you choose to push north?
Well, that's exactly
That's
it.
the game,
right?
I guess. Yeah, that's the game exactly. Who take control of the north and how? Who utilize it and how?
Oh,
Why did you say oh?
sorry, I got a message.
We got some yeah, so we got some changing. They have the mini Zakul, Midget Man is coming back, and on the Slither side we have Bernie switching. God help me, I can't remember, but he's switching someone.
Bernie has switched for
Someone.
help me out here. Help me out, chat. We had Cookie,
Bodem maybe? Oh, but Bodem is here, right?
No, Bodem
Ah,
was
no, Bodem is
on
special. Obviously,
Newbies.
yeah. What am I doing? What am I
Uh,
doing?
who's on that roster? Let's talk about- Chocolate.
Chocolate. I wanted to say it right now.
Yeah, and we've had Bodem swap out for Midget Man, who's back in the lobby. Round 1 Subway. Newbies currently in the lead. Match secured. It's all about MMR, as you said. Just do it.
Maybe get there. We'll see it behind the
Slither really need to play for this MMR mitigation. They are ahead of Newbies at the moment, and it's all about how much MMR you really want to give.
Yeah, you know the rules. Less talking in the first 20 seconds of Subway to see what's going on. And we do see 4 north push. Wow, look at Slither. Opinion. And a defensive smoke for a specific reason. That, to my opinion, helps the Newbies to take control pretty easily. I think they will be surprised to see there's no one here. I don't see any C4s right now. Maybe there is one on the stairs and we cannot see it yet.
What a stacked defense by Slither.
Yeah,
Four
you know my fear is, you know, just the nades start rolling down, and when that happens, you just start losing people, and that's the worrying part.
Giving all of this up, Sri Lankan, nadeable, and in the one M203, we know that's special, and Midget Man carry an M203.
This
Did you see
upside
that?
could work somehow. I could.
I mean, we see the M203 in hand on special.
Yeah, he's waiting for the right moment, putting it on the backside, you know, as by the book, let's go it that way. I think they will wait for Shrimp and who's the other one? Jason to set up on catching the rotations.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised to see there's no nades rolling down that coke machine. Pretty free kills, if you ask me, but do we see any C4s here? I just can't figure it out. Okay, there is on camera 3 an interesting C4 that Sri Lankan will probably use, and you know what? If Swin will actually would not
That's
peek
gonna
and
get hit
flag
by-
them, that will get like 2 or 3.
It doesn't get hit by the nade. That
That's sick.
M203
Yeah, look at the positioning of that. It's not exposed. But whoever will be in that corner will die, and then and M249, the bait starting to come. An early detonation, and that was the main mistake. The trade coming in. The shots coming in.
This is the chaos now. Smoke an objective.
That will
Hey,
find him
look
with
at
15
C4.
seconds before, and the flash coming, and they're all being flashed. And another nade coming will not find anyone, I guess. Oh, what?
Nade finds Shrimp. That seemed like miles away.
Special want to get that revive as fast as possible. There's more chance of hitting something than not hitting something, but... And a good nade! Is it a nade? Oh no, a flash! And that's a cap!
That's two.
Cap! No!
Oh,
I...
this objective really can go
I'm throwing
any
away!
way.
It could have been capped on
What's up,
3
you do
times,
it?
but it also almost capped on, but also almost been clutched by the Newbies with an amazing play, and then Slither just decides to, hey, I'll pick and get 2 lining up in front of me.
Oh, oh my.
What?
I'm sort of lost for words.
And Bernie was on his way to catch the rotations, but also found Jason, I think, or one of them. I don't know. He found the last guy. I don't know anymore. Good job,
Jason
Slither. I guess. Don't know what to say here. Complete chaos.
Jason being pretty loud on the main platform. Bernie understood the assignment to put that
Kept the
rotation.
Yeah. There were 2 there, and I think the plan. I don't know if they read it like that, but that was a good plan from Slither, you know. But because the first C4 could not be detonated really from the side, it just premature exploding. But then another C4 from someone did hit and did kill someone, and then the lineup, and there was 2 people outside. Overall, it was a good gamble from Slither. Give up the stairs, but it almost did not pay. Like if special with that flash will decide to cap inside and one will cap outside, that will be 100% cap.
And idiot coming out of a calling an idiot. Cookies coming out of a flash finds a 2-piece on the newbies capping.
And I don't think special could have continued his ride. I don't think he thought there was gonna be 4 people down there. But you know what's the best part? We have another round of this.
This is the newbies now on defense, and
I think
we can already see the C4s primed and ready. Special ops.
What we'll see from Slither, that will be, I think we'll see a slow methodical approach on the north stairs and commitment on the north. There is one already. Who is it? Bernie going for the off. Similar strategy for now. We'll see what. That's the first splash. Deadpool did not get catched by that. Special. Finding one. Deadpool finding special. And that's the first opening peak. They don't know it, but there is a C4 somewhere. That's amazing. That's control of stairs, and that's the difference between slow and fast. Because when you do fast, you know you're gonna took 2 and you have control. And the rotation is coming back. Jason on the back, and Zakuel is approaching the OBJ.
Midget Man already back on objective, and this is reason why you want to take control of the south pretty quickly. Bernie a little too slow. He is carrying the LMG, which will slow his approach, but not catching the first rotation back to objective does.
You know what? Shrimp could clutch it and kill 2 because, you know, as an attacker, you would assume that if you would kill 2, the rotation will start coming back towards OBJ, at least 1, right? At least. It's all about the newbies. Will they stay with the long range and just wait for the rotations to actually come, or the pressure for the North Stars to come, or they will try to rush too close to the OBJ and then get punished for it?
It's very risky. Now a 2v4. If they find the people to Jason, Shrimp starting to rotate back, finds Bernie. They know one's on the main platform.
And the rotation is coming down. And if the second guy, who is it? Where is he? Sri Lankan somewhere. Should find a rotation here. Sri Lankan is rotating back to the north stairs, and now they have 3 people north stairs, and the 2 rotations coming back. Swin is already in there. Oh, a perfect nade from. Oh no, a flash. Oh, died. I was getting confused. And Shrimp crossed. Win. And a team kill.
No! Oh no! Jason in the smoke.
What on God earth was that?
A replay,
please.
I don't know.
A replay, please.
Oh, these replays are so...
Damn. I have nothing else to say. I am.
Oh my. I'm quite excited to see what comes of the next objective.
I want more. Give me more of this. I want this OBJ again, please. What on God names was that? In one way perfect, chaotic, in all ways a team kill, a friendly nade from himself down and then a revive, then the revival person stand in front of the enemy, the enemy shoots him, then the refrag comes and then Slither wins the round. That's beautiful. That's lovely. May God forbid us all.
Now, the next objective, equally as chaotic.
I think I need more time. More time to myself. And off we go after that short break to catch our breath to another OBJ. Track 2, west side. We see Slither on defense while the Newbies try to attack. A fairly hard OBJ to attack. You need to win some... What?
Oh!
I am confused. What just happened?
Deadpool!
C4?
Aggressive on
What
the
is
south
C4?
stairs.
Getting
-1.
immediately refragged, but...
Hey,
I love the C4s, I just don't love the overcommitment after, because
yeah.
I would mostly assume there's another one near any enemy I see the first time. But it could benefit them, you know. It's less problem to solve, you know. It's better to kill enemies here than down there.
Hey, a dangerous push by the Newbies. Sri Lankan. Is he going to be ready for 2?
Not me, it's not me.
Who, Sri Lankan? What are you talking
Has
about?
rotated off. Sri Lankan on Overpass.
We could talk. Oh, yeah, I blame the FAMAS.
Did not deserve action in the slightest, but hey, I'll take it. You don't deserve anything. Why do you hate me?
The
I mean,
FAMAS.
it's deserved, but why?
It's definitely not the first choice.
Yeah, it
Or
wasn't
second.
With all honesty though, Newbies do need to get themselves back on the game. Subway was chaotic and a loss for them based on now. I like swing position, look at that. Oh, you gotta love the comms. Idiot finding the good pick on the underground. Assuming there's another one. A great nade! Oh my god!
What?
That was a beautiful
nade.
play. Can we see a replay of that, please? Our beloved infused power. That was a beautiful double kill. Killing the one, throwing the nade, getting it, confirming the flash. Jason would not get out of it. And even the field now, not even winning the field now, because Slither was in a disadvantage. Now it's a 3v2 for Slither. Newbies need to figure out what they're doing here.
And Swin, all of this.
Look at Idiot.
All of this.
Ah, Idiot. Oh.
All of this talk would have been heard by Swin. Swin's called this out. Now Cookies.
Yeah, I'm not sure Zach will get out of that one because you normally expect the left. I normally expect the left angle, you know, in truck 1, but this one is a sexy one. Swin hears
So
them.
hot.
He knows
It's
it's
hot,
coming. Oh. Well, the comfort is not coming. It's still not coming. unable to confirm. Shooting below, shooting the tablet. Maybe cannot see him at the moment, but
Maybe, but Buddy's being client side and Onward, trying to get
oh
that.
idiot!
What a pick!
And Newbies being punished for not being able to get those refrags, and you know, idiot with a double.
This is Newbies pick as well.
Yeah, I love the counter. It seems like a counter to me. You know, it's weird strategies that works for them. You know, idiot started on basement, then goes inside, managing to go somewhere like in that Bravo side and just killing the two. And then we had another kill somewhere that I forgot where. Deadpool with the C4 on the south. Good job from Slither, looking sharper, looking awakened, look like they adapt more. Maybe a bit too late because they already lost, but it will definitely help and serve them in the overall matchup.
Well, if Slither take this 4 points to 0, then we're looking at a 9-7, which is, as you said, pretty respectable scoreline
Right.
in terms of MMR at least.
You know, as lower the MMR is more of the gain and loss in both sides, but it's pretty even Steven. So I guess they will get a good amount for that win. Maybe even momentarily will be on top of NFI, and you know, it's a gap that they need to close. It will help them. You know, imagine just the postseason and NFI fighting Newbies, how valuable it will be to Newbies to pick those two maps against NFI.
And you know, Slither could cap this, making it a 5-0.
I'm happy with what I'm seeing from Slither. It seems like they're making the right calls.
Yeah, some strong
Not
rounds.
over yet.
and-
Seen everything really.
Yeah. We are now into the 4th round of our 3rd map.
Let's not throw this objective.
Maybe the
Let's
last,
just
if
try and get the
Slither
kill.
can
Try and get the
pull this Marsoc.
round.
Only tip I will give to anyone watching right now is don't throw your pistol. It's rare to use it, but sometimes you do. And when you get that pistol kill, ooh, that is nice.
The tip should be, do not buy chem lights. What psychopath buys chem lights?
You. You know what? Jason playing a position that Deadpool used to play all the time, so I hope that, not really hope, but Deadpool should know how to handle that thing. He knows how to stick to the right and bait. Yeah, he baits that Jason push, and just needs to wait for the good flash. Oh!
So,
They need to deal with
So
that. Jason is
close.
hard to deal with. Wow!
-1. I go for.
Deadpool?
That just
Okay.
playing on the picker advantage, gun up, ready to shoot, knows exactly the placement, and killing Jason, and huge pick on the south. And you know what? That's a gamble because south is a dead place, but Deadpool know this position. He basically played it a lot himself. He definitely know how to deal with it, and that's a great opening for Slither. That's the first step they need. Look at your Lankin. Watching flank watch. Let's go that way, and then probably we'll go up the stairs. I don't
That's a
think
key
it's.
pick.
I don't
Open
think
in the
it's.
south.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm in the south. You know, the theories say don't go north and south because that's a death trap, but there's no other defense here. You want to make sure that those two are like everyone coming there is dead, but Newbies a bit failed to do so, and now Slither will capitalize on that. Exactly what we should do. And let's be honest, there's absolutely no one watching the OBJ except for Special. Oh, look at Zakul angle. I love it. You know, we know the angle, of course, but it is still a throwout angle. You don't really expect that.
Mini Tackle going to be seeing Swin any moment now underneath the green. What do we call it? Vending machine?
Win?
Right.
I did not understand what you said. Oh, wow. Bernie, come help Bernie. Oh, 2 downs.
Special getting that confirm on Sri Lankan in the west main exit. Minizakul getting that confirm on Swin. Now Newbies 4-3. Bernie, ready for the refrag?
The hard repick to do. It was another down somewhere which got confirmed, and now Newbies back on top. From a good positioning from Deadpool can actually punish Zakwil in his, you know, he saw him peeking. In the moment he picks again, half body even, he's dead, I think at least. I think Deadpool did knew that he was there, and we'll look for that.
And Midget Man, he's very exposed.
Oh, Deadpool saw him, I think. Yeah, he's realized it's not an enemy. It's not a friendly, sorry, and he will wait for the other peek, find a bad. Oh, and Zakwil is going differently.
But if he rotates back, Bernie's ready.
Oof.
Overpass.
Bernie and
Sorry,
Zakwil trying to take some bullets. Deadpool aware of the problem in Overpass, but still decides to move on. Shots still coming. Bernie switch sides. Zakwil not sure about it, and the swing, and Bernie finding a trade. That will be a valuable trade. That will be a worthwhile trade. But do you have time to invest it?
I don't think you have time to rotate and get that res.
Yeah,
Look at
they're
this.
too deep in. They're too deep in.
Zakul is too invested in the north, and really, if they can get some key smokes down, Zakul won't.
I'm not so sure. The rotations will come right now, and Zakul still think that there's someone in Overpass.
Shrimp's still in basement.
So special and Zakul, and that's it. But or special and sneak in. That's also an option.
Yeah, I'd
What is okay? Well,
I got one more.
Deadpool locked into. Nope.
he has time to make a play because Shrimp is not even close. But a kill, if there is a kill on special and then pull, that's over.
I'm one overpass.
Yeah, it all down to Zakul.
Oh, Shrimp is coming back down, and that could be a kill too. He will hear it probably going back behind him.
Deadpool gonna hear this? I don't think he is.
He does. Is it? Damn!
-1.
What? I flicked.
30 seconds. He doesn't know that Bernie is not alive, that his teammate is dead. There's no revive, and 30 seconds. He's gonna run, try to take the kill. Zakul will gamble, because if this is a kill right now, oh my goodness, that was so close.
That's
Oh my goodness again.
another flash. That catches. Is this a cap?
That's a cap. Oh my god, Slither with 5 points like you said, and Zakul can't find the angle, and that will be the cap. Slither winning the map 5-0. Woo.
I called it. Just do
Deadpool,
it.
that was... I called it! Hey, don't take away my thing! Deadpool
Hey.
with outstanding performance in that round, finding that last second peek behind him, doing that special cap, the special kill, and then cap behind the pillar. Textbook, 7 seconds to go.
Wow.
What a game. What an
5-0.
answer. 9-8 total, right?
Yeah. Very respectable scoreline by both teams, and it really does reflect.
That's
The
the Slither we
MMR
want to say, though.
range.
That's the Slither that knows how to counter a team, that feel comfortable and on a map, you know?
Unfortunately, maybe a little too late. There was some close rounds, but Newbies overall prevailed. I'm sort of lost for words on some of the objectives, like the north
Yeah.
stairs, but you know, watching these replays, great clutches by both teams, and
I think it was a great action. I really think it was a great action. I enjoyed it. I want to thank everyone for watching, all of the viewers, the players themselves. It was a really exciting match. I didn't know who was going to win. I really didn't, but it was really good. It was really good. Thank you, Gray,
Yeah.
for hosting.
big
Thank you,
shout out
cameraman,
to
Glue.
Fuse.
Our cameraman, the guy that controls everything you see. He does not speak, but he's definitely see Thank you very much, and thank you for all of our sponsors. And I'm not gonna list now because I really don't remember all. ProTube, Exclaim, Elgin Manager, what more?
HyperX. Yeah,
HyperX, especially, and remember the LAN guys. Buy tickets on the VRML
VRML.
page. Go to the VRML con. Have fun in the VRML con, and etc. etc.
Play Onward at the VRML Cup. No, GG to all the teams. If there's any closing remarks from yourself, do it, or Infused. I think that's us out.
Roll the replays.
Onward VRML is brought to you by Downpour Interactive, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.